Update. Nigerian players shine as November ends. A comprehensive weekend review. As the month of November 2025 draws to a close, Nigerian footballers across Europe and beyond continue to make their mark with standout performances. From goals to assists, clean sheets, commanding midfield display, and defensive solidity, Nigerians were in fine form as the final weekend of November delivered brilliant football moments. Here is a detailed rundown of how they lit up their respective leagues. 1. Paul Onuachu, Trabzonspor, Turkey. Paul Onuachu delivered another statement performance in the Turkish Super Lig, scoring a sensational brace in Trabzonspor 3-1 victory over Konyaspor on matchday 14. The towering striker, who played the full 90 minutes without substitution, showcased his elite finishing ability and all-round impact. 2 goals, earning him the Player of the Match award, 11 goals and 1 assist in 14 matches, making him the current top scorer in the Turkish Super Lig. 4 shots and 3 on target with 75% shooting accuracy, 39 touches, 2 created chances, 1 tackle. With this resurgence in form, Onuachu has placed himself back in contention for a Super Eagles record ahead of the AFCON 2026, especially after months of being overlooked by Super Eagles coach Eric Chelle due to a dip in form earlier in the year. 2. Semi Ajayi, Hull City, England. Semi Ajayi was a defensive rock and also a surprising goal scorer in Hull City's hard-fought 2-1 win away at Stoke City. The Nigerian defender played the entire match as a central defender and recorded impressive statistics. 1 headed goal, which was the equalizer. He got an 8.1 match rating. He had 47 touches, made 4 headed clearances, had 4 recoveries, and 1 interception. He won 75% of his ground duels and 80% of his aerial duels. Ajayi's presence ensured Hull City remained defensively stable throughout the game, while offering offensive threat during set pieces. 3. Ademola Lookman, Atalanta, Italy. Ademola Lookman continues to be an integral part of Atalanta's attacking setup. Operating as an attacking midfielder, he scored Atalanta's second goal in their 2-0 Serie A victory over Fiorentina on matchday 13. Key highlights include he had 1 goal scored in the 51st minute of the match. He was rated 8.1. He played for 77 minutes before he was substituted. He had 86% pass accuracy. He created 3 chances and had 39 touches of the ball. Lookman's sharpness in the offensive third remains one of Atalanta's biggest weapons this season. 4. Francis Uzoho, Omonia Nicosia in Cyprus. Francis Uzoho was outstanding as Omonia Nicosia defeated Dynamo Kiev 2-0 in a Europa Conference League fixture. The Nigerian international delivered a commanding performance between the sticks. He had a clean sheet. He made 4 crucial saves. He won the Player of the Match award. He got a rating of 8.3 and received a yellow card for time wasting. Uzoho's heroics ensured his team secured all 3 points on a European night where goalkeepers often determine the outcome. 5. Maduka Okoye, Udinese, Italy. In another solid goalkeeping display from Nigeria, Maduka Okoye kept a clean sheet in Udinese's impressive 2-0 away win against Parma on matchday 14 of Serie A. His performance included keeping a clean sheet, made 2 crucial saves, got a rating of 7.8, had 40 touches of the ball, made 8 recoveries, and had 52% pass accuracy. Udinese's victory pushed them to 9th place with 18 points in the Serie A, with Okoye's consistency proving vital. 6. Samuel Chukwueze, Fulham, England. Samuel Chukwueze finally earned his first start for Fulham and he delivered immediately. The winger registered an assist with 3 minutes of kickoff in Fulham's 2-1 win over Tottenham. His performance was electric. He got 1 assist, won the Player of the Match award. He had most dribbles in the match. He created 2 chances in the match. He played for 81 minutes before he was substituted. He had 8 defensive contributions and 5 fantasy points. Interestingly, Samuel Chukwueze was deployed as a left winger, deviating from his traditional right wing role which he normally plays for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yet he adapted brilliantly. Fulham now sits 15th on 17 points in the English Premier League. 7. Alex-Iwobi, Fulham, England. Alex-Iwobi was in a more defensive midfield role as Fulham secured a crucial 2-1 victory away at Tottenham. Despite playing deeper than usual, he made notable contributions. He got a rating of 6.8. He had 47 touches of the ball. He made 2 tackles in the match. He had 4 recoveries. He had 100% successful dribbles and made 1 clearance. Iwobi's positional intelligence continues to make him a versatile asset for Fulham. 8. Calvin Bassey of Fulham in England. Another Nigerian who impressed in Fulham's big win was Calvin Bassey. The central defender, resilience and physicality were vital. He played for full 90 minutes. He had 4 tackles. He made 5 clearances. He had 42 touches of the ball. He won 83% of his ground duels. He made 10 defensive contributions. He got a rating of 6.7 and he had 2 fantasy points. Bassey's stability at the back helps Fulham hold onto their lead against a dangerous Tottenham side. 9. Wilfred Ndidi, Besiktas, Turkey. Wilfred Ndidi showed glimpses of his prime Leicester City's form as Besiktas secured 2-0 away win over Fatih Karagümrük in the Turkish Super Lig. Ndidi put on a complete midfield display with a 7.6 rating. He won most tackles, that's about 4. He had 100% accurate long balls. He made 3 completed dribbles, 6 recoveries. He had 75% aerial duels won. He had 6 defensive contributions in the match and had 53 touches of the game. He dominated the midfield battle and controlled the tempo throughout the 90 minutes. 10. Thierry Murphy of Nice in France. Though Nice fell 3-1 to Lorient on matchday 14, Thierry Murphy still had a positive influence as the team's striker. 71% pass accuracy, 24 touches of the ball. He created 2 chances, including 1 big chance. Despite the defeat, Murphy's positioning and link-up play stood out. Final note: Nigerians across Europe continues to prove their quality, resilience, and consistency as major contributors to their club's success. As the AFCON 2026 approaches, these performances offers encouraging signs for the Super Eagles, coaching staff, and fans worldwide. For more updates on Nigerian football, international fixtures, sport news, match reviews, and exclusive breakdown, subscribe to our YouTube channels, that is Avoncola's Production and Avoncola Movies, and follow us on TikTok at Avoncolas24, at Avoncola Studio, and at Avoncola's Production. On behalf of the management team of Avoncola's Services, we want to thank you for taking our time to watch this particular episode to the very end. We hope to see you in subsequent episode. It is goodbye from us for now. Thanks at Avoncola's Production and Avoncola Movie. Copyright Avoncola's Services.